Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Midnight of Awesomeness. Just kidding. It's too early out there. You can definitely tell that it's like daytime over there. It's just kind of hard for my camera to catch it because I need to make sure the lights are on for his camera to be able to catch the view because I can't get it to show up at darkness for some reason. Even if I tried to turn off the lights, it would still be a little too dark. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to be able to show you all today on how to be able to apply the right amount of fake blood in case of you want to make some cool action photos that either action movies or horror movies that involve blood. Here's the list of items you're going to need. All you need is a toothpick, fake blood. The brand I use is vampire blood. It's kind of hard to be able to catch them with the camera. Vampire blood. It's like the best brand I can get for blood. It looks realistic. It doesn't look any of that fake ass crap, and it looks like you actually got hit in the face pretty bad. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing you're going to need to do is to unscrew your blood capsule. And make sure you have like a tiny drop of fake blood in there. Like that would be perfect right there. So you're going to need to put this aside. You better be careful on dripping it because stuff gets a little messy. Okay, and now all you got to do is take your toothpick. Make sure you get it all nice and bloody. And now, in case of you have like a mirror you could be able to perform this on, or if you have a camera that has a pause function like you do, make sure you apply the fake blood on there real good. Okay, after when your toothpick's all nice and bloody, now all you gotta do is, if you want to go for like a busted nose effect, you just drip it all the way to the hole. You apply it on your nose, as usual. See? You can definitely tell it looks like I have a busted nose, doesn't it? Now here, add a tiny bit more. If you wanted to, you can go for like a little bit of blood, a lot of blood, or just go crazy with the blood. Kind of like for specific products, like for example, like you got punched in the face pretty hard and you're starting out with a little bit of blood, so it looks like you have a busted nose. Or if you want to be able to make it look like you have a cut on your eye, just draw it on there. See? You can definitely tell that it's starting to look realistic already. If you do it with the paintbrush, it's probably going to look too sloppy, and if you do it with the other way, it's not going to look good. So I'm thinking the best chance would be is to use a toothbrush. You can definitely tell it looks like I've been through an awful fight. Now let's add a cut on top of my nose, kind of like how I got a broken nose. There we go. If you want to, you can add like a busted jawline right here, where it looks like you're just leaking blood a little bit and something like that. See, you can definitely tell how I look beat up and something like that. Sometimes it does come in handy for like special effects movies or something like that. And oh yeah, and I've made sure that this blood does not stain because you don't want to end up staining your actors or else they would be pissed off at you. Just once when you're done with the blood, make sure you wash it off pretty well. Usually my best method is just plain soap and water or something like that, of how well it usually works. And there you go. Now you know how to be able to put on a proper way of putting on fake blood. Now, in case of you want to look like you've been from an action movie or to a horror movie, and now you know. But for the hardcore blood fans out there, might as well put a lot on. Make yourself all bloody up and look gross and disgusting. It's kind of like a quick project, but you pretty much get the idea. Anyway, soon I'm going to be able to make like a fake video project where me and Pinky was hanging out and I accidentally broke a pinky promise, so she ended up punching me in the face and I was bleeding pretty bad. Anyway, so a test video will come up soon of how well the fake blood works, and alrighty then, like I say, this is the proper way to be able to put on fake blood. Best if you use a toothpick, so it's like a tiny paintbrush tool so you can be able to apply the right amount. And like I say, if you want to be able to add like more on there, you can just grab like the whole bucket and probably pour it on your face, or keep on working with a toothbrush. Probably add like a toothpick or something like that, and yeah, there you go. You got pretty much the idea. Well, anyway, that's my tutorial on how to be able to put on fake blood where it looks like you've been in an awful fight. Alrighty then, I guess that's all the time I have, and The test video will come up soon with me and Pinky, and I'll see you next time. Later.